is happening in the Nollywood industry. 5 lessons to draw. The entire world has been grieving on the passing of two of Nollywood's heavyweights in the comic industry. Mr. Okafor John, aka Mr. Ibu, and Sisi Quadri, who to many people who are not fans of the Yoruba movie industry may not know him. So today I want to talk about 5 lessons I drew from the passing of these people. I want to send my heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family. I cannot claim to say I understand how you feel. I cannot. I know you are in pain, so my condolences to the bereaved families. So I want this video to be just like 10 minutes, not longer than 10 minutes. So you can give me your ears so we can discuss 5 lessons drawn. So if you are wondering maybe why I may be looking from different angles, that's because I am broadcasting from 2 different platforms, YouTube and Facebook. So greetings to you on Facebook and greetings to you on YouTube. Let's discuss 5 lessons. Why I said we should discuss 5 lessons drawn from the demise of the 2 heavyweights of the Nigerian comic industry is because the damage is already done. They have already gone to join their ancestors. We cannot question the life they live here on earth. We cannot say things that are not supposed to be said. We can only draw lessons and learn from them while we continue living in this beautiful world that God has blessed us with. So now, I don't know much about Sisi Quadri. I don't know much about him, but the first time I ever saw him on the internet was on Mr. Macaroni's show, where he played a husband, a prospective husband to Moiwa, to the daughter of Mr. Macaroni. So when he came there, Mr. Macaroni was a little bit insulting. So when he insulted Sisi Quadri, he too got annoyed. It was my first time. I know I did not understand the language, but I can see how insulting Mr. Macaroni. Imagine a scenario where someone goes to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage and this person comes in with insults. You speak to him in a mean way and then he comes back like powerfully until you are shocked that he even got that far with something you said maybe out of a joke or something. My goodness. He played the role of a ghost in that movie. I encourage you all to go watch it. I encourage you all to. You just need to look at him, at the sight of this guy, and you just start laughing. He was indeed an iconic girl in the Yoruba movie industry. It's a great loss, I must say, people. It's a great loss. I don't know much about this guy. That is why I want to go to the internet to read out to you. Also information on how he passed. This information was given by his brother. I don't understand Yoruba, so I watched the video, but I did not understand anything. But I have a small, okay, Premium Times. I'll be reading from Premium Times online. How to the world beyond, the late actor's brother revealed. Okay, Mukta Oyebamiji, the brother of the late famous comic actor Tolani Oyebamiji, aka Sisi, late actor, collapsed on set. He said that After the distress call, one of their brothers was asked to go and bring home at the Ludeke Akinola University Teaching Hospital. Please excuse me, but forgive me. And was buried in his hometown, Agbowo area of Iwo, Osun State. I think it's a Mukta said the 44-year-old actor was at the call informing us he had who before who dog for our mother last year, and to commemorate the anniversary of her passing, he sent us money to. When he visited on the 21st of February, he mentioned that he was not feeling well and promptly took treatment accordingly. He had also complained of an ulcer and was equally treated. He was discharged on the 26th of February. Okay, now his brother was now talking about rest. Wrong, like I said from the beginning. Stated that Mr. Mukta stated that the actor hadn't been getting enough rest of late because of the demands of his work. He mentioned that they ensured he got some rest when he arrived home from a movie location. Anyway, like I said, I am reading from because it's a bit lengthy and I didn't want my video to be long at all. So you can check this from premium times online, and then you can read the full story. Based on time constraint, because I did not intend for my video to be long, we already know or have more information about Mr. Ibu's demise, because it had been flooding the internet ever since he relapsed and got into the hospital. A rough rundown of what actually happened to them before their demise. Now let's go back to the topic of this video, or the main reason why I'm making this video. The main reason I am making this video is for us to draw 5 very important lessons. Since the actors are already gone, we can only learn from the lives they lived here on earth, and then make some changes in our own lives too. Okay, it happens that someone like Sisi Quadri, in his Yoruba community, he was popular, but so many people out of Yoruba community would now know him because he's passed on. May your light not shine when you're gone. May you not be famous when you die, that people become famous when they are gone. Whatever you do in life, it is only your legacy that you have, that you will leave behind. So it is important to create a great and a good legacy, that when you are gone to the world beyond, your legacy will speak for you. But in all, the first point is, may we not shine after we go. You know, it is the same thing with Imole. He became famous. The world knew about him only after he had gone. It is something that is very rampant these days. Let us as individuals just try to understand this thing, put them together, and then see from different angles. So the second thing, assessing from the demise of this, family is everything. Family is gold. Even if they are not rich, they are important. Even if they are not good enough, they are important. Family must not be by blood. Family is that person who is by you, who stands with you, who shares in your pain, who shares in your tears, who is there for you, who looks after you. Now, there's this thing many people have been saying that I don't agree. I don't agree. In the case of Mr. Ibu, his adopted daughter, as they are now calling him, they no longer call him his daughter. But Mr. Ibu, when he was still among us, he said, "This is my daughter." He never made mention of the fact that this girl was adopted or not. Why would the community now be dragging and tagging her an adopted child? Everyone knew he was an adopted child. Why are our continents, why are our African people in our African continent beginning to change our African doctrines or our African way of life? If one person gives birth to a child, the child belongs to the community. Who had grown-up children? How many of them were present with him? How many of them were present with him through his ordeal. We only saw that one girl, that one child, that one friend who was there at all times. She ensured that he was in good condition. She ensured that he was okay. No matter what, she was there. Even if she was there for interest because of the things she would have benefited, like they now drag her because of the TikTok account. Yes, it is only hypocrites who would say that. You, I'm talking to you out there. Are you with friends with everybody because you're being sincere to them? That's a big lie. Most of you out there are with people because you benefit from them. You gain some things from them. Even the married people, most of you get married for benefits. Both the males and the females, you get married for benefits. You make friends with people because of the things you benefit from them. So do not be a hypocrite to judge Jasmine. Jasmine could have been beside Mr. Ibu for things she will benefit, but at least she was there. Mr. Ibu's biological children were not there. So on this point, I am trying to say, choose wisely when you want to marry, so you know who will be by you. Create meaningful relationships at work, in the community, at church, at school, so that you have family to stand with you in your down moment. I can say that because his loved ones were fighting around him, it was not helping his situation. This is not the case with Sisi Quadri. His family said it. Just read that on Premium Times. There's a lot he said about how his brother went to the world beyond. So family is very important. From time to time, I'll just be looking because I wrote down some points. And the last thing on the point of family, family is who you make them to be. If you feel that you drive everybody around you, and then when you're down, your family members are not with you, they are bad. You are the bad one. So bring people close so that when you are down, your family is with you. Whether blood or not, they will bring it out. But when people are fighting around you, it's bad. It's not good for your health. Now, the major reason why I even did this video in the first place, I wanted to talk about their health. But many people out there, when you grow old, I don't know if it's because you don't know, or you choose not to change things, or you choose not to understand, or you choose to live the way you do. First of all, when you are born, as the days go by, you are getting closer one day. Every day you are getting closer, younger. Your system is very okay. When you begin to grow older, your system is no longer the way it used to be. So you need to make changes that suits the changes that are going on in your body. I don't know. Many people have made it to the hospital too late. Many people. You go to the hospital when the situation is already too late. Can we just try maybe to go to the hospital just for tests, run tests even once a year or twice a year, so that you know your health condition? And for people who are already around 40 years of age, please slow down with everything about life, with food, with enjoyment, drinking, outing, smoking, just everything. Please slow down. At 40, your metabolism is not like before. Your body system is not like before. But you find people of 20 today doing the things, or 40 today doing the things of people, doing the things people of 20 are doing. No. Even at 50, they try to compete with the youngsters of 20. Know yourself, not good for your health. Some of you eat so unhealthy. If you look at the sizes of your stomach, but Many people get angry and they call it body shaming. It's not body shaming. Look at yourself, the way you are. When you look so bloated, you are not okay. You are not okay. Your body is sending you a message. So many people cannot climb a flight of stairs. They will breathe like their heart is going to pump out of their mouths. Please. It looks like we are neglecting our health a lot. We eat anyhow, we drink anyhow, we don't find time to rest, we don't pamper the body we have to live in. Let me remind you, you only have one body to live in till you leave this world. So take care of that body. I am not saying these two did not take care of themselves, but it is clear that they had medical challenges. Now that they are gone, we can only learn from situations like this. So you guys, please go to the hospital, even if it is once a year. Learn to relearn, learn, unlearn, and relearn again. Change things. Prioritize your health. It is important. Prioritize your health. You only have one body to live in your lifetime. An excess of everything that you ingest is poison. Be mindful of the things you take into your body. They will have reactions, that is for sure. So please, let that serve us as a lesson. Now, the final thing I would like for us to draw from this: provisions for retired. Their prime in their work or in their careers, they do not rest. Most of the time, they never find time to rest. As work keeps coming in, they can make savings or preparations for their retirement. It means that as long as work is coming, they keep working and they forget to save up for retirement. And in their prime, they exhaust everything they have worked for. Nowadays, I don't think any sane person is supposed to have just one source of income. If, for instance, you're a movie actor, you can also invest in other businesses and do other things. You shouldn't just stay only with the movie business, make your money from there, and then you're not able to save up for your future. It is appalling that many of them come up to ask for help. There is nothing wrong in asking for help, but it is important to save up for rainier days, especially when you know that a time can come when you'll be needing certain things that you may not have when that time comes. You know the lesson from the 10 virgins in your Bibles. For the Christians, you can read. Don't wait for that time to come. It's too late. Save up for your retirement. Save up for future, for rainier days, because you do not have the power to know when things will go south for you. Only 10 minutes long, but it is already 20 plus. If you have any comments, you can drop them below. And please like my videos. For those of you watching for the first time, you can subscribe, and you can do so by sharing so that other people too can learn things. Thank you, and see you on my next live. Bye.